Good afternoon. My name is Manuel. I come from GEO, Global Education Outreach, and I'm going to perform a famous speech. Biographer Kennedy, I must read that of Martin Luther King. This speech was presented in a back of a flatbed truck in April 4, 1968. I hope you enjoy it and it's for the glory and honor of God. Thank you. I have some recent news for all of you. And I think sad news for all of our fellow citizens and people who love peace all over the world. And that is that Martin Luther King was shot and killed tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. Martin Luther King dedicated his life to love and to justice between all fellow human beings. He died in the cause of that effort. In this difficulty, and in this difficult time for the United States, it's well to ask what kind of nation we are and what direction we want to move in. For those of you who are black, concerning the evidence, evidently is there were white people who were responsible. You can be filled with bitterness and with hatred and aside for revenge. We can move in that direction as a country, in greater polarization. Black people among blacks, and whites among whites, filled with hatred toward one another. Or we can make an effort, as Martin Luther King did, to understand, to comprehend, and replace that violence of bloodshed that has spread across the land, with an effort to understand compassion and love. For those of you who are black, you're not tempted to feel with hatred and distrust of injustice such an act against all white people. I will only say, I can also feel my own heart, the same kind of feeling. I had a member of my family killed, but he was killed by a white man. But we had to make an effort in the United States, had to make an effort to understand, to get beyond and go beyond these rather difficult times. My third point was Ascus. He once wrote, even in our sleep, pain which cannot forget, falls drop by drop upon the heart. Until our despair against our will comes wisdom through all for grace of God. What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence and lawlessness, but it's love and wisdom and compassion toward one another. Feeling of justice toward those who still suffer within our country, whether they be white or whether they be black. We can do well in this country. We have difficult times. We have difficult times in the past. We have difficult times in the future. It is not the end of violence. It is not the end of lawlessness. It is not the end of disorder. But the vast majority of white people and the vast majority of black people in this country want to live together, want to improve the quality of life, and want justice for all human beings that are buying our land. Let us dedicate ourselves to what the Greeks wrote so many years ago. To tame the savageness of man and make gentle the life of this world. Let us dedicate ourselves to that and say a prayer for our country and for our people. Thank you very much.